All right, peace to the true ones. We got great news, guys. We are in the completion of the great work, and guess what, y'all? Quatita then got her an apartment, y'all. Look at the numbers too. This is 44 minutes and 10 seconds long. Okay, so 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9, right? So this is showing you the completion of the great work, and I told you this is the completion of the great work, and she's a part of it because she's down there in the bottomless pit, right? And this is like her dream that she had of her falling into the bottomless pit. The video that I made decoding her dream and telling y'all what all that was really about. Um, this is it manifesting into reality because remember everything happens in spirit, right? First before it comes into reality. And I keep telling y'all we in the 1, 2, 3, and so it shall be divine completion. All right, which is 9 as well. Okay, and 1, 2, 3 is just is the true Holy Trinity that manifests. It manifests as well. 3 is a number that you use to manifest as well. That's why you're going to hear a lot of threes in this video. Well, actually, we're not going to listen to the whole thing. We're just going to look at this video and then compare it to her dream video so you understand the correlation and how this dream is actually manifested into reality. And it's important that I show you this because this is you have to see, my wife told me to be patient because remember I wanted to get rid of her that day that I told you it was time to get rid of her, okay, because I was tired of dragging her. My wife told me to be patient, watch what's about to happen so you can see because like I tell you, I I move expeditiously. I like to expedite things fast. I don't have any patience, and I keep telling y'all that my wife is teaching me patience because patience helps us all to love each other unconditionally. And as you know, right now we're getting rid of all the doppelgangers, all the frauds, all the counterfeits. And me and my wife are the spiritual police, and we've been arresting all the counterfeits and doppelgangers and all those who can't evolve, and we've been throwing them in the bottomless pit. First, we had them on a pus bus, and that was before I was able to open the bottomless pit. After I was able to open the bottomless pit, we started just throwing them right into the bottomless pit, um, including the pus buses. It's now in the bottomless pit as well. So, in this video, you're gonna hear her talk about the spirits that are in her house, and it's funny because she's in a gated community, and remember, when her and her old assistant was driving in her dream that she had about all this that's happening in her life now, they took a long drive, and in that drive they went. The police got behind them, which I told you was code for the spiritual police, and then they drove into this gated door, or it was a gate, which was a door, which was the door to the bottomless pit, right? And then they fell into the bottomless pit, right? They fell off the cliff into the bottomless pit, right? So now she done moved into a gated community. She said it's gated doors in her community, right? It's all code for her dream coming into reality. She's now actually living like she's living her dream where she dies, okay? She's in a slaughterhouse. Remember in her dream she says she's in a slaughterhouse. And at the end of the dream they're trying to feed her this food and she don't want to eat it because she thinks it's like human meat or something. She thinks it's clone meat. And in this video, you hear Yehuda say you eating that clone burger again, and she's in this video. She's eating she's eating the human clone meat, right? In this actual video right now, the same thing she dreamed about, she's actually doing right now. And I'm gonna show y'all the correlations in this video, and then we're gonna go back to her dream video and watch that. Okay? Now listen to the good news. Okay, she's now in the gates of hell. She moved into the gated community.
You eating bad too? That's okay. Okay, look. That's because. Can I get a drum roll?
She's eating the
Why am
clone
I
meat.
nervous to tell y'all this? I don't even know why I'm so nervous to tell y'all. Yehuda keeps saying to tell y'all. I don't know why, but Yehuda says it, I do it. Drum roll, please. I moved into my own place. I have my own place. I was moving. That's why I had to drive so long.
Now remember that.
I was moving.
It took a long drive, just like in her dream. She was driving to the bottomless pit. Okay, she was driving to the gates of hell. The doors open, and she don't know where the doors came from, but the spiritual police was behind her, and then all of a sudden, the police was gone, and it correlates because she think that now she's in a clear. She thinks that now, like me and my wife, she thinks she's protected from me and my wife and any kind of harm because she's She went through the gates, and the police are no longer behind her. But actually, she about to meet us down in the bottomless pit. Because like I told you, me and my wife, we're the queen and king of everything. As above, so below. If we're the king of the underworld, which we turned into the bottomless pit, we're also the queen and king of heaven. Okay, as above, so below. So she's not out of the clear from us. Okay. Actually, all of our family is in her apartment fucking it up, and she's gonna like all of our spirits is still with her, and she think all these orbs that's following her are there to help her. But like I said, we're always with her. We're watching her every move. Okay, because she fucked up royally. Okay, you see that crown royal? She fucked up royally. Okay, she should have never played with us, and she going around saying that she's the great mother and that Yehuda's the great father. Okay, you never ever sit on our thrones. Okay, sit on your own throne. It's important for you to know who you are so you can sit in your seat. Okay, and take the authority that you do have over your own life and do your own purpose, because everybody is somebody. Okay, you're somebody. Now sit in your seat. Okay, she's trying to sit in our seats, which caused the fall. This is what caused the fall of our family, because they got jealous of God and wanted to sit on God's throne. Like I keep telling you, instead of learning from God, they wanted to be God too early, and they jumped the gun. Okay, which caused the world to crumble. Like you see, that's why we had to come back and fix this shit the way that we're doing it, which is destruction. It's order out of chaos. It's divine order. Me and my wife is bringing divine order out of divine chaos. We're not agents of chaos. We are bringing divine chaos to bring back divine order. Okay, there's a difference. The other chaos is what is no longer needed. We're getting rid of the chaos using divine chaos. Okay, so anyway, listen to what she's saying.
So, I spent my first night in my new apartment last night. On the floor. I have a pallet, and that's okay with me. Okay? So, that's what I was doing driving. I was driving to my new home.
So she drove.
And I'm so grateful for it.
Now talk about the gates, lady. Come on, get to it.
Gratitude for all of the congratulations.
We happy for you, girl. Look, she over there still eating that clone burger.
My shit, though.
Okay, let me hurry up, because I don't got patience.
I have a bed coming.
She got a bed coming, okay. I want her to talk about the spirits and shit that's in there harassing her.
It is a lot of names in here. Now, I had to tell them because my trash cans, they actually come with the unit.
Yeah.
I had opened up the lids and sprayed them out because I'm going to clean them out, you know.
Where we at, y'all? I think it's right here where she talks about
my page and tell the souls, stop touching my shit.
Look, here we go. She talking about the spirits.
I was so fucking tired from driving.
Tell them about our family down there.
Yesterday, getting everything I needed to do together. It was like the longest day in the fucking world ever. I had to go set up for my bed and set up for the furniture, and you know, I had a couple people help me to take all my shit out the car. This is like some shit for the bed and stuff that I have. I gotta go over here to either Big Lots or Walmart and get me like the brooms and mops and stuff. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna cry. You was strong. But I feel really blessed, and I had to walk through and burn my sage and tell the souls, stop touching my shit. Because I was in the midst of a prayer and being grateful when I heard it fall. First time I was on the phone with my sister, and I heard it, and I'm like, I'm in the closet trying to put stuff away, and I hear it, and I go in there, because I'm thinking like, bitch, ain't nobody in here but me, you know? So I go in there, and I see the lid and fail. I say, okay. So then I'm in there, I'm getting ready to go to floor. Not go to bed, go to floor. I'm about to go to floor. And I hear it again. I'm saying my prayer, my reverence, and my, showing my gratitude, and I hear it again like, now wait a fucking minute, because the lid already done fell, bitch. I don't know what the fuck that could have been, because again, I'm in here by myself. So I get up, I open up my door, I go out into the living room, kitchen area, and the other lid is on the floor. I said, what the fuck? I said, I turned on the light. Listen, don't touch my shit.
Man, they're fucking up her shit.
This is not y'all house. This is Quatita's house.
Shit, bitch. You are now in our domain. You are in the bottomless pit. You have entered the gates of hell in your gated community, girl. You are now in the slaughterhouse that you dreamed about where you're gonna die. Okay? You are now in a slaughterhouse, stupid. Girl, listen. You are in the slaughterhouse. You don't even realize it. This is how you know she's not a good reader. She can't even read her own dreams and know what's going to happen in her own life to her. This is crazy, y'all.
And I don't mind sharing it, but everybody needs to stop touching my shit. I know you're in here. Just fucking relax, okay? So I had to go through and burn my sage and speak life. I said, because this is ridiculous. Just
they was in there
touching
fucking
shit.
her shit up.
You
It
know?
ain't gonna stop.
First winner at $300.
Okay.
Why do you be doing that?
Oh my God. Oh, y'all.
Self, because I've been a mom since I was 16. And since I've been a mom since I was 16, and it's like this is my first time ever having my own place by myself. I don't even know what to do with myself. So after gratitude, Sherry, gratitude. Don't make me cry, because I really want to cry, because I feel.
Did it stop or what? Shit, what's going on?
I feel so happy. I feel so blessed. I'm in my own vehicle. This is my car. And I have my own place. And I have my own weapon. And I live in a gated community.
Okay.
With gated doors.
Gated doors. Remember that part. Okay? Remember that. Now we're gonna move forward to her dream. But first let me show y'all how Yehuda said. You still eating that clone meat?
This is juicy. I said, listen, sir. Girl, let me go over here and get my broom. Let me bite this little sandwich one more time. Yehuda always tell myself, how was your human burger?
Yeah, how your human burger, girl. So let's go to her dream video. Okay? Let me see where it's at. Let me see what I dream at. Let me see what I dream at, girl. Where am I at? Where is this? Hold on, where am I at? This ain't nowhere near no dream. How we skip all the way to that? Let me see. Oh, okay, that's why. Let me see. Let me see. The dream. What is dream, though? Let me see. What is this? Okay, here go the dream. Wait, no, that's the other dream that correlates with that dream. Here go the dream, okay? Listen to this.
Trying to find a place to pull over. When she turns in this door.
Okay, remember the doors. She turning into the doors. Okay? She turning into the gated community, the gated doors. Remember, I'm the gatekeeper of all things. I got the keys to everything. She don't know who opened the door. I opened the gates of hell for her ass to go right in there. And then like I said earlier during this video that I'm making right now for you guys, she thinks that she's in the clear, like she's having new beginnings and everything, but this is the end. This is the completion of the great work. You just went into the gates of hell. that's in this dream, okay, that I opened for you. And you drove right into it.
Now, nobody opened the door. The door just opened up and we turned. And I'm like, okay, cool. I realized as we turn and we go in, the door closes behind us. The police don't come through the door. So I'm like, cool. We
Remember, we're the spiritual police.
really fucking then lost them, because she's going slow. So then she starts driving faster. When she drives, we realize we're getting ready to go off of it's a concrete slab, like a cliff.
Right into the bottomless pit, girl. The
And
deepening,
it's
the deepness.
dropping far. And we can see everything as we go. We both realize. Now, because of the programming in my mind, I heard Jesus first. And I said, hell no. I said, hell no. I said, yo, I screamed it out my mouth.
Now that I
said,
think about it, remember I said she said that because of her Jesus programming? It's that too, but it's also because that's where we put Jesus, in the bottomless pit. Remember I told y'all that? We put Jesus in the bottomless pit too, remember? The counterfeit spirit, which they call Jesus, who was spirit cooked off of Yeshua, Heru, and Osiris's energy. That's why she said that shit. Everything's starting to click now. See, thank God. Thank God for patience. Thank you to the great mother. Now, let's continue.
Yehuda, spirit, Yehuda. And we kind of like floated down and we landed softly, like doop.
She hit the flow.
But we land, it looked like a whole bunch of like big.
Hey, she hit the flow. Like she's sleeping on the floor. She hit the flow.
Black things. And I couldn't tell what it was at first. We get out the car. When we get out, I realize we are in like an equestrian.
The horses of the
thing.
apocalypse. The
like
apocalypse
there are
horses.
horses
Okay, remember
everywhere.
that. The apocalypse horses.
And emus.
And I
everywhere.
I explained all this in
And
another
dogs.
video already. Okay, so we're not going to explain
in
this.
this facility. And when we start walking, we're looking. I'm looking. I no longer know where she's at. If she don't even look like the same person to me at first. Like I don't even know where she went to. So I'm walking around and I see, like I kind of look back. I see the truck on top of all this things. I think those are where all of the dead bodies were. The horses and the emus.
No, it was
And it's
dead
like
bodies, girl. Dead bodies.
Inside facility,
Dead
but it's
people.
also outside. If that makes sense.
Dead people
Like,
in the bottomless pit.
Some of the part of the ceiling is like
From the apocalypse.
open. And there's like horses and emus and they're spraying. They have big sprays like false like water hoses and they're
'Cause we the
spraying
cleanup
this
crew.
shit everywhere.
Cleanup
and I'm
crew.
walking and I'm looking around like I'm trying to talk to somebody like, hey, we just came off of this cliff, we landed, like we need help, but I'm looking around and I started noticing, bitch, that this is a slaughterhouse.
Welcome to your new home. You were in the slaughterhouse, yo. That's why your shit hunted like it is. You not getting rid of us, girl. This is it for you. I am not playing with you, Quatita. My wife is not playing with you, and none of our family is playing with you, girl. You is in trouble. Trouble. I told you. Look at it. I told you, girl. This is it. Ain't nobody playing with you. You're done. You in the slaughterhouse now. Now watch that. Watch. She talk about eating the burgers.
So I'm
trying to make her eat the
walking and I
food.
see a door and I go in and I see.
Okay, that's when she see my wife down there.
But I've seen her before in my dream.
Yeah,
and I
that's
didn't
my wife.
realize-
That's my wife. She seen before in her dream.
like a little carton plate which you put food in. But it was like not the kind with a top. It's like if you went to a barbecue spot and it's just like the little paper like little thing, but it's like a plate kind of thing. It had 2 big burgers in it and some fries.
And wasn't she just eating burgers and fries? Okay.
And I sat down at this bench, like this, like a picnic table by these houses. And I guess I was waiting on my ride. And I keep trying to put the lettuce and shit on top of the burgers. Like, I never ate the burgers. I never took a bite. I never picked it up. I just kept putting the lettuce on top of it, like, trying to fix it up. Because in my mind, I was talking. And I said, I'm not eating this shit. This horse just cloned me. Like, this is the mixture of the emus and the clones of the horses. I'm not eating this. This is not real meat. I'm not.
And what was she doing? In real life, in real time, eating the motherfucking clone horse human meat. Peace to the true ones and the true ones only. Goodbye, Quatita. This is it, Quatita. Congratulations on your house, Quatita. You're welcome, Quatita. Won't God do it? You're welcome. The reason why you're in the house is because of us. You're in our house. You are in the haunted house, bitch. You are in the slaughterhouse, bitch. You are in the gates of hell, bitch. You're welcome.